Ready with me while I tell you my experience living in LA, Dallas, and New York. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, born and raised, and after I graduated law school, I decided to pursue blogging full-time, and I ended up moving to LA shortly after. We lived in LA for 2 years, and I didn't love it at the time, primarily because I feel like it was just hard to see people with traffic, and also I didn't love that there wasn't really 4 seasons, and I'm such a winter gal and I needed winter. Also, in general, it was just really hard to make friends there because of traffic. It was hard to see people, but it was a different crowd there, and I feel like maybe it wasn't the friendliest crowd. But there are some pros. Being able to go to the beach whenever was really convenient. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity there for growth, and the weather just, I mean, if you love like nice weather all year round, which most people do, the weather is really nice, and there's just always things to do. After a couple of years, we ended up just wanting a change, so we picked up and moved to New York, and it was the best decision ever. We loved the culture, the food, the diversity. Everyone was so friendly. It was so easy to make friends. It was so easy to get around in this city. Only negative I would say is just cost of living, because it was just so expensive living there, and you know, just kind of transporting around. But overall, the best place ever. We wouldn't have left so early if it wasn't for the pandemic though. 2020 came along and I was pregnant, and figured the best move for us at the time was we either could renew our lease or find a house in Texas, and our family's from Texas and I was ready to pop. So we ended up just moving because we didn't know what was going on. So now we're back in Dallas and settled into a home. It's been almost 3 years now, which is so crazy. And I will say there's pros and cons to every place you go. I think I have more cons. It's really hard finding a group of friends here. Even though like I am from here, there's not a lot of culture and diversity in Dallas proper. And usually people stick to their own here. It 100% feels like can't sit with us vibes here, and it is cliquey. So that's the only devastating part about it. It's worse than LA in my opinion in that sense. Also, there's not much to do other than like eat and drink. So it can be a little boring at times, but here's the thing. My family being here is like the best thing ever. It makes living here more tolerable, and I just love the bond that they have with Kai, my son. And so as of now, this is just like the place that we're going to settle in, but things might change whenever we get a little older. Okay, I am all out of time. So that's my story, and this is the finished makeup look.